Hey, what's up guys, X-Ros-M here again, and I'm coming at you today with another deck profile. Today I'm showing off my Blue Eyes deck. This deck was actually requested by a lot of people, surprisingly, and I did actually make two builds for this deck. So here I was facing Light Swarm and it was such an epic duel. Just check out the draw power that this deck has. I made two builds. The first build contains Blue Eye Maiden with the eyes of blue, and the second one doesn't contain the Maiden, but it contains Dragon Rulers. So if you don't like Dragon Rulers, I made a build without them, and if you like them, I made a build with them, and they both work perfectly. I have tested both of them. So just check out the awesome draw power that the Blue Eyes Ruler deck has. And now, it's beginning. There is some major differences in both decks. Like, if you want to use the Blue Eyes Maiden deck, you need a little bit more skill. The Blue Eyes Ruler deck is a little bit easier than the Maiden one, but you have to know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, you're obviously gonna fail using it. So first study the cards and know what you're doing, then use it. The best way to practice a deck is facing the dev bot. That's what I normally do when I play a deck that I don't know. Then you can face real opponents. So obviously I took his Zenmains because I didn't really want to attack it and lose some of my monsters. And boom, it's over. The cool thing is I didn't even let him have one monster in the graveyard. And here's me using the Blue Eyes Ruler deck against a zombie player. It was a very interesting duel, to be honest. And this was actually my first time using the deck. But I do believe I was pretty good at it. I wanted to go for Stardust Spark because I knew it was zombies, and I always had a bad history with zombies. They always manage to somehow destroy my monsters. So I thought Stardust Spark would be okay, but I made a mistake. Should have went for something better. So he 101s and activates Forbidden Lance. And he took my Stardust Spark. Have you guys noticed it's really strange? Why did they release Stardust Spark? What am I even saying? Why did they release Stardust Spark Dragon? Because he really looks like Stardust Dragon. I mean, couldn't they give him a different artwork? Same goes for Hot Red Dragon Archfiend. It's like Red Dragon Archfiend with a different effect. I love drawing Soul Charge in this deck. I didn't activate Soul Charge yet because I was waiting for his huge play, but then when I saw he activated Pot of Duplicity, I knew he had nothing. And he makes a terrible misplay right here. He goes for another 101, activates the effect, but I negate it. Then he activates Forbidden Lance, so he can decrease the attack of my monster, but he forgot that Pot of Duplicity stops you from attacking. And here comes. You know, activating Soul Charge kinda reminds me of Pendulum Summoning. I don't know why I went for Crimson Blader, but I thought he would bring out higher monsters, so I just went for him anyway. It didn't really make any difference because the duel was over right here. Okay, so here I'm using the Blue Eyes Maiden version of the deck. This version doesn't really contain Dragon Rulers. It only contains Maiden, Blue Eyes, and some other support cards. Oh yeah, and I was facing Black Wings, and he made some really unusual plays. Obviously I'll go for Maiden, but he forgot even in the end phase her effect will trigger and she can special summon the Blue Eyes. I was kinda upset about that. He killed my Blue Eyes. And I really do love this Blue Eyes' artwork, it's pretty cool. Him in space. And when he activated Master Key Beetle's effect on his face down, I thought it was a solemn warning, but thankfully it was a Fiendish Chain. And he makes this, I don't understand this play. He makes one of the most unusual plays ever. He summoned Zephyrus, brought back his Fiendish Chain, and they activated Master Key Beetle's effect again. Why did he do that? I don't understand it. So I went for Star Eater, and I destroyed his Zephyrus because maybe he had some Blackwing tech card or something like that. Or maybe he might have Synchro summoned. I didn't want my Star Eater to be destroyed. He's gonna set down another MST anytime soon. And it was strange, why does he run Skill Drain in a Blackwing deck? I never understood that. Maybe you guys can explain it to me. Do you normally run Skill Drain in a Blackwing deck? Is it okay? And I don't even understand why he flipped his monster right here. The duel was almost over. And it's over right here. So here I was using my Blue Eyes Maiden deck against a guy who was using a Blue Eyes Ruler deck. So our decks were kinda similar, but it depends. I don't really care about Vanity's Emptiness because it wasn't really a card that could affect me at the moment. I didn't really have any high level monsters, so I was okay with it. That's why I destroyed his Torrential Tribute. To be honest, Torrential Tribute is a good card. However, like, it could really damage you as well. Now going for Crimson Blader, that was a good choice on his side, but triple back row. And I went for Maiden because I could have went for Cataster or Armadeus. I hope that's how you say it. And that was strange. When I activated Deep Prison, I thought when his Tempest would get banished, he would have like added maybe a Debris Dragon, but it didn't happen. Soul Charge is like Pendulum Summoning, but Pendulum Summoning is kinda weaker. Pendulum Summoning is really difficult. And he lost hope. So guys, here's the deck profile. This is the Blue Eyes Ruler version, so I will go over the Blue Eyes Maiden version in a second. Both of the download links for these decks will be in the description below. Also, I know the deck is at 43 cards, but you don't even have to worry. The draw power is absolutely crazy, and it doesn't even matter even if it was 45 cards. Also, I've never tried Curry Bandit in this deck, but I did hear it's a pretty good card, so why not just try it for yourself? I've never tried it, but it might work for you. Here's the Blue Eyes Maiden version of the deck, which only relies on Blue Eyes and Maiden and some other cards. Also, I haven't tried Curry Bandit in the deck, but it might be good, so why not try it? Also, I know in both decks that I have 3 Azura Ice Double Dragon and it's kind of like an overkill, but why not try it? I mean, there isn't any good level 9 dragon type monster to go to, so he's like your best choice and he can really defend your monsters. Alright guys, thanks all for watching. The download link will be in the description for both of the decks, and if you have any suggestions for future deck profiles, please tell me in the comments below. And X-Ros-M signing out, and I'll see you in the next video.